Welcome, Joyage. In today's video, we'll be doing an NFT market update. ETH is on a fucking tear right now, breaking all-time highs again. Jake Paul is repping an NFT company and sporting another shill. We're going to talk about new projects that are minting in the current state of the market. We're going to talk about Squid Game being a rug pull and how you could have actually made a lot of money without getting burned, because it's definitely possible. And finally, the movie The Matrix is coming out with their own NFT collection that might be actually fucking crazy. And not for the reason you think. Make sure you stay till the end, because I'm going to give my personal thoughts on all the stories we covered today. Guys, I'm broken 24/7 to bring you guys the best content, the best NFT content in the game right now. There's no one else doing this stuff that we're doing out here. That's why I started this channel. So if you're excited to get into it, make sure you slap a like in this video. It's free after all. It takes 1 second. All the content I put on YouTube is for free, so I do appreciate that. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. You're going to want to be notified every time, so make sure that bell is toggled on, and let's get into the video. As you can tell, guys, I'm fired the fuck up, and I'll tell you why. I got 3 reasons. 1, I finally slept more than 4 hours for the first time in an entire week because of how crazy YouTube's been, and I've just been, grinding just as hard as I can. And the last couple of videos, they've all been really good vibes. I haven't really gotten fired up, pissed off about anything, so you're gonna see a little bit of that. I'm pretty fucking fired up right now. And for the 3rd reason is because the content in this video is going to be really fucking good. The sheer stupidity happening in the NFT market right now is precisely the reason I started this YouTube channel. So the first thing we're going to cover is Jake Paul. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. I'm also not a hater of Jake Paul. I think he works really hard. I think him and his brother do a bunch of shit. They're conquerors. They find something, they like it, they conquer it, they move on. That's what they do. Jake Paul, as far as NFTs, is spread way too thin. Let's look at this. So Jake Paul has his own NFT launchpad. If you don't know what a launchpad is, it's basically he's going to sponsor all these new projects that are minting right now. I think that influencers think that just their name and the fan base they have is going to be enough to make a project valuable, and that's just fucking not the case. I mean, like, look at this shit. What the fuck is this? This is the most clear fucking ad I've ever seen in my life, and he doesn't even say it's an ad. Like, yeah, dude, I'm sure you bought this because you fucking like it and you're into NFTs, and then you tweeted about it, leaving the fucking at and their website. Yeah, okay, dude. And look, I really don't not like Jake Paul. He's fine. Just with NFTs, it's fucking stupid. You're scamming people, and people are losing fucking money because you're using your platform for stupidity. Now look at this fucking project. He's been rocking this on his Instagram. I'll pull up the video right now.
Y'all see me talk about Stick Dicks, my favorite NFT project. They are officially live, so swipe up. Go get your stick dicks and see how many inches you got.
I don't know if you know, there's been like 25 penis NFT projects, all right? They've all sucked. They've all done absolutely fucking nothing. This one will more than likely, it may not, but more than likely do absolutely nothing. Clearly a fucking ad. The most clear ad ever. He doesn't even state that it's a fucking ad, so idiots and newbies are gonna fall for this. He leaves the website, so I checked it out, actually. And we're actually gonna do a tiny little review. I know this isn't one of my brutally honest reviews, but we're gonna do a quick little skim at this project, because maybe he's onto something. If it wasn't marketed the way it was, I actually probably wouldn't even mind this project so much. So 0.06 ETH, at least that's a healthy mint price. That's fine. 300K on influencer marketing at fucking least. Basically nothing all the way until this animated movie. Who knows if that's a thing? This is all speculation. As you guys know, mints are all speculation right now. Just in general, actually, all mints are speculation. Here we go with the rarity. So basically, the longer your dick is, the rarer it is. This puts you in a box for not having much utility, not having much variety in your project. So I'm not sure if the project is going to look like this, or if it's going to look like this. I don't know. It's not clear on their website. Here's their team. Fully anonymous. Genius in social media marketing, I'm sure. Look, this looks like a bunch of Jake Paul's friends were eating fucking pasta, blazed as fuck after he probably beat someone up in boxing, and just was like, yo, let's do a stick. Like, this is the most low budget, low everything project here. This is clearly a cash grab by people who are in the NFT space that just got in because they heard about the money being made. We got another dude here. None of these guys are linked up. You can't click on anything. You don't know who these people are. Wouldn't be surprised if this project disappeared tomorrow. We got Jay Alvarez, Ali, Jake Paul, we got Kinsley, we got... Tell me one influencer project that's still around that people actually want to be part of. None. We'll sell it faster than 99% of NFT projects out there. That's not a fucking flex. Everybody's complaining about the floor price. They're complaining that no one's fucking buying it. They're complaining because everyone's going to lose all their money. I think the problem I have with this project is it's literally too immature to actually get anything. Like, there's some projects where it's funny. Like, there's some funny shit. People want to be part of it. This is literally just like, it's not even funny. It's just fucking stupid. Now, look, is it possible Jake Paul truly likes this project? Yes, of course it's possible. But if you really think that that's what this is, this fucking ad that this clearly is, if this is what you think really happened, then sell all your fucking Ethereum and go buy a cheap used Jeep Cherokee and fucking find a new hobby. If you could literally describe cash grab in one project, this is fucking it. Look, when you have a project where you're basing everything on, oh, I have all these influencers back in this project and we have so much demand at the beginning, you only have down to go. Look at Mechaverse. Fucking tanked. Look at BearX. They went from getting thousands and thousands of engagements to getting 100 when they're talking about like the mint happening. Like, no one gives a fuck anymore. You can only generate so much actual demand by hyping it up. And again, could this project do well? Of course it could. But you're investing, you're gambling, you're gambling your money on a project at full risk, high maximum risk, with fucking not maximum reward. Here's another example, Divine Anarchy, a project that a lot of bigger influencers talked about. I even said it could potentially do well, depends on how they go about all their marketing beforehand. They ended up doing the exact opposite of what I was hoping. Look at this fucking tweet. 215,000 mint submissions, only 10,000 NFTs. This is not a fucking flex. It's literally the opposite. You're literally telling your audience, guys, I cannot wait for the mint price to fucking dump on you and literally disappear. Who the fuck, have you seen one person with a Mechaverse PFP on Twitter? I've seen like 3 ever. To the amount of fucking hype that that project had. And this kind of like parries off of that last topic, but this is not the time to be minting on OpenSea. The last 30 days, take a look at this volume and activity. Straight fucking downhill. Not the time to mint. You want to be doing this when it's up here. Not the time to mint. Absolutely not the time to mint. I'm not scared to tell people that I'm even working with that, hey, let's not do this. Let's not mint right now. And I've talked to multiple projects about this that I'm just trying to help out with. I'm like, look, this is not the time. Let's wait a little bit. The NFT space will be here. There's no reason to rush this. And look, and honestly, I don't even have a problem with people collabing. I don't have a problem with Jake Paul representing an NFT platform or projects. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's the fucking lack of transparency, the clear and obvious ad that's obvious to me but not obvious to new people. You're literally leveraging your own fucking supporters to take their money. Like, what in the... And it looks like I'm ripping on Jake Paul. Dude, I am ripping on this project just as much. Any project that values hype and pays for shilling constantly, not a fan. If and when I put my name on a project or I say, hey, I'm doing a little collaboration for some whitelist spots or whatever, you will absolutely fucking know. You can save and bookmark this video. You will know at the beginning of the video, at the middle of the video, at the end of the video, on every single tweet I make about them, everything you will know. All right, I work on the Space Apes team. It's literally in my Twitter bio. So anything I say with Space Apes, take it with a grain of salt because I'm literally on their team. I'll even show you an example of what it looks like when you actually, in a healthy way, collaborate with a brand. This is a brand that I'm actually talking to right now. So I asked, I'm gonna blur out his name, but I asked, do you mind if I screenshot the last 5 messages chat for a YouTube video? I'm gonna blur out your stuff, obviously. I just want to show an example of a proper NFT partnership that can happen. I want to show a healthy example. Obviously I won't mention the project because we're waiting for that to mint later on when there's actually demand. And he told me, definitely, bro, go for it. Love the transparency. We're looking to, like, this is good. This is good. And I told him, I'm glad you're thinking like this. It makes me much more excited to collab. This is an example of something healthy, and I'll show you the exact messages we got. So here's what I said. This is just like a summary at the very end. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. I told him, terrific. That's dope as hell. Also, I'm definitely going to bring some attention. I hope I'm going to bring some attention at least, but I'm not going to gawk all over it and tell everyone it's going to be the next like Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's going to be the next household name, and it's going to the moon and all that bullshit. And I'll talk about it just like every other project that I see that I think is interesting. I'll go through the facts, talk about the team, talk about the vision, and my opinion if I'm willing to put my money in. I want to make sure everything is authentic still and legit, plus everything's better that way anyways. He said, yes, I completely agree, 100%, honest opinions, you've been following now. Love what you're doing with the channel. I said, hell yeah, that's the right way to do it. Let's do this. This is how you actually have a good project, and I wouldn't be backing this project if I didn't think there was actually some potential here. Anytime an influencer ever partners up with the project, they should be able to publish these kind of things without getting roasted, because there should not be any sneaky shit going on. Brand and authenticity in the long term will always win over little, small, short-term cash grabs. That's not important to me. It was when I first started, because obviously when everyone gets started in NFTs, it's about the money you can make. And as you get in more and more mature in the space, you realize how fucking crazy the future is going to be, and you start to change a little bit of your priorities. And as for their project, guys, I will never tell you to buy that project in the future. I will never tell you. I will never shill you to do it. I don't give a fuck. I will roast a project that I'm with, even if it literally hurts me, like it hurts my position in the thing. Like I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm here for the long run. I'm here for 10 years in the future. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. That whole entire segment it gets me so fucking fired up. Look, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, not to completely change the subject, but if you want to follow some of my more degenerate shit, I always do that on my Twitter. I don't really do any degen shit on my YouTube channel. And sometimes I'll drop hints and little whitelist things that I believe in. As I just said, I'm not going to be a fucking sellout. I'm here for the long term. Sellouts do not make it in the long term. So anyways, if you want to follow me there at K Bergman. If you also want to find all my NFT projects, the deep reviews that I do, it's a playlist on my YouTube channel. Just go and playlist. There's a bunch of videos there. And if you're enjoying this rant so far, we're not even close to the end, but only 30% of you guys are around that at least aren't subscribed. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe button, you might as well join the voyage. We're going to be here for a long time covering a lot of content. I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse now. Let's move on. This is a PSA for all people who like to follow the herd and invest in things 2 days after they hear about it. Now is not the time to be buying gaming crypto. Now is not the time to be investing in Ethereum. Now is not the time to be investing in any project that's pumping. Everything that I just listed, it was time to buy those last month. Check this out. Shiba Inu, 1 month ago, 1 to 2 billion volume traded. If you had bought it here, you would be in massive profits, because now look at this, 16 to 45 billion dollars volume. This is not when you buy. You don't buy here. Maximum risk, minimum risk, and high reward. You know, you always buy here. Buy when no one's talking about it. Buy before there's any news. If you have an inkling or a gut feeling that, hey, I think this might go, that's when you buy. You don't buy after you've heard the news. If you heard the news, you're already too late. I mean, just look at this. Sandbox. If you bought this last month, you'd be in massive profits. You buy it now, you're a fucking idiot. Here's Squid Game. This is actually funny that CoinMarketCap literally said, this is growing evidence this project has been rugged. I didn't even know that was like a professional term. But look at this shit, dude. Imagine if you had bought on the way up, dude, you probably would have lost all your money. Now, there is a strategy to actually have somehow made money with Squid Game. If you had bought before everyone found out about it, if you just heard right at the beginning and you bought, as soon as you 2x your money, pull out the initial investment. Make it house money. Make it all about the house money. There's no risk at that point. You've minimized all your risk. Everything is reward now. Now, every time it bumps up 20, 30%, take 10% out. Take 10% out. Take 10% out. Take it early, take it often. You will not time the peak. I promise you will not time the peak. I thought I could time it when I first started. Everyone thinks they can time it when they first get started. After a few months, you realize, fuck, I can't actually time this market, and I thought I could, and I woke up and my portfolio was down 75%, i.e. May 2021, when everyone woke up and said, oh, the way you make money in this fucking industry, shout out Elio Trades, do your research, develop a thesis, buy with conviction, hold and wait, and you win. That's the secret. If you're new to crypto, I recommend these YouTube channels. I only recommend these YouTube channels. JR and Rai Crypto. For NFTs, for crypto, for everything. The guy is so relaxed. He's so chill. He's been here for a long time. Very smart motherfucker. This guy I trust. And he doesn't make a bunch of fucking ridiculous calls and all this shit. I like that. Benjamin Cohen for market and technical analysis for cryptocurrency. Guy's consistent as fuck. He errs on the side of being conservative. I like that. And Elio Trades specifically for his mindset work. So just skip, look, most of these videos, it's clickbait, okay? Don't even listen to him when he's talking about this coin's gonna 30x. That part of his content doesn't matter as much. That's more to get views. I get that. YouTube is a game. It's whatever. But there is mindset in here. There's perspective and there's experience that Elio has that you can learn from. All right, and this final thing is the Matrix is coming out with their own NFT thing. So I saw this on some random like Hollywood fix-it thing. So I went and just did you always want to make sure if you hear something on a news channel that it's actually legit. You want to make sure it's more than 1 or 2 like magazines or whatever covering it. Everyone's covering it. This is legit. I've done a little bit of research on it. So the Matrix is coming out with Resurrections. This is one of the best, most generationally popular movies of all time. They've generated over $1.5 billion in revenue. That's fucking insane. For their budget of not even $500,000. So that's literally a 5x from their budget. So good shit on the Matrix. This is a movie that a lot of people know. This is a project that a lot of older people know and new people, and they're going to be incorporating NFTs in it. Why is this important, and why is this something you need to pay attention to? So they're partnering up with Nifty's to release 100,000 NFTs as part of the Matrix-inspired Avatars collection they're releasing this month. And I know you guys are thinking 100,000 NFTs, that's not going to hold value. Trust me, when there's 10 times as many people in here, 100,000 will be the standard, I promise. And so do I think these NFTs will hold value after? There's a chance. It depends if there's any kind of utility, any kind of reason. As you guys know, you have to have reason to hold hold the NFTs. If there's no reason to hold, people are going to sell. Why the fuck would you not take profits, right? So if this project does end up adding some kind of utility, then yes, I think there will be. I think they would be stupid not to. There would be no reason for this project, for these NFTs not to do very well. There's no reason they shouldn't put in the effort, shouldn't put in the resources, shouldn't hire the team to make this project do very well. This is also extremely fucking important to note because NFTs are likely going to have a massive boom in December because the Facebook marketplace metaverse, I think they're going to have something coming out in December, I'm pretty sure. Coinbase NFT marketplace will be launching in December. That's going to be massive. And then look, of course, December 22nd premiere of this Matrix Resurrections. The end of the year is going to be fucking crazy. I hope you guys are going to be here for it because I'm going to be covering every single bit of this. You guys are not ready for how big NFTs are going to be in a couple months. If you guys are panicking, if you're selling your NFTs, relax, be patient, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My thesis is in the future, with VR glasses or something, you'll be able to watch any movie and substitute out characters in the movie with NFTs. With like your VR glasses, you'll be able to select, whatever character and literally just swap them out for a Bored Ape or whatever NFT you want to see. And then some movies are going to be like literally targeted for NFT audiences. Like they're going to like some of these Netflix movies. So like on Black Mirror, there's a lot of episodes that are incorporating VR. If you've seen Striking Vipers, this is about a couple of dudes who were best friends. They ended up being gay in the video game and they chose characters basically. One was a guy, one was a girl, and they would fuck each other and like whatever. Like that's not really important, but it was the NFTs. Like what if those were NFTs and your character, your NFT was the one you played in the game or was the character in the movie? How fucking awesome would that be? The NFT you own is the main character in a movie you're watching, and you can like customize it in your video because Netflix will have branched off into videos in your glasses or whatever it's going to be, or it's going to be crazy. And many animation films are going to start using pixel art. Like think of like the Lego movies. Dude, if you guys pick the right NFTs right now, you will win long term. But you have to know which ones are going to make it, okay? Probably none of them are going to make it through the bear market. Maybe a handful will make it. The rest will die off. And a couple, 20 to 30, are going to rise from the ashes. But it's literally going to be 20 or 30, okay? And then I don't know what's going to happen after that. So let's summarize this video real quick. So I told you guys to stop buying NFT projects because of influencers. They almost will all suck. Obviously, there's a chance it might not. I'm going to bet that it will. I'm going to bet that this pixel dick thing, whatever it's called, stick dicks, is not going to get over, I don't know, 12 volume. I don't think they're going to get over like 12 Ethereum volume. Maybe they will. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I would never invest in a project like this. It's just too high risk. If your favorite influencers, even your favorite NFT influencers, your favorite YouTubers are shilling too much, unfollow them. You'll thank yourself later. All new NFT projects that are minting right now will probably suck. And there's one of two reasons for that. One, they're picking the worst time in the history of NFTs to mint. So that shows you something about the capabilities of this NFT project and the intelligence behind the people on the team. And second is almost all of them are just copying what already happened. There's a very, very small amount of projects that are actually doing anything innovative, anything new. Those projects might actually do well, but that is not the majority. I told you guys to take profits early and often. Everybody says that. That should be fucking ingrained in your head if you're new. Everyone thinks they can time the peak. You cannot. Let me say that again. You cannot time the peak. You will not time the peak. You will not time the peak. And at the very end, I said the Matrix might be the gateway for this new world of virtual reality. And it might be the bridge for normies to finally understand what the use case of NFTs is going to be, what NFTs is going to look like, and might be the exact thing the NFT space needs to fucking explode. All right, guys, that's all I got today. If you learned something, if I helped calm your nerves, if I did anything, please subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. We're making content every single day, and everything we put out there is for free. So I appreciate you guys liking the video, letting me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Discord, or you may not make it. And my goal for you guys, and my goal for this channel is to make it so that you don't FOMO into projects like Jake Paul's repping right now. You're not doing dumb shit. My hope is you look at my research videos, you look at my mindsets, and you build on them. And you get smarter. And you become a real investor. So if you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. And until next time, continue to learn, persist, and be grateful you're here watching this video. Bye.